Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Wednesday, April 24th, 2013. Thank you all for tuning in. There's a lot to cover. Let's jump right into the charts here. We're going to start off with the usual S&P 500 E-mini futures. You'll see that the futures are trading lower by about a half a point at the moment. We just had the durable goods orders released. They were down 5.7%. So markets have ticked a little bit lower, but really the truth of the matter is the market does not care about the durable goods orders, does not care about jobs. The market only cares about easy money printing by the central banks. That's the theme today. As long as central banks are printing money, the markets are generally going to be propped up, held up. Where else can the money go? The central bankers give the money to the big banks give it to their hedge fund branches. Buy S&P 500 E-mini futures contracts, NASDAQ contracts, Russell 2000 contracts, Dow contracts, and then that's really the way it works. So markets are slightly lower today by about a half a point before the opening bell, but the reality of it is they had a big move yesterday, and we'll see how they react going forward. There's a ton of earnings out today. I think traders need to watch for that. The big news out there today was Apple. Apple's just telling you the way it is. Things are slowing down dramatically. Okay, so here you see Apple got a spike last night after the closing bell. That lasted all of about 1 hour. Then it went back to the flat line. Today the stock is trading lower. I suspect it's going to go trade down to the 385 level. That's where you're going to have a little bit of minor support. But either way, you slice it or dice it, Apple is not a strong equity right now. The company is buying back shares. They're also going to up their dividend, but that is not why people own Apple Inc. People own Apple Inc. for growth, and there is no growth in the stock, and that is the final arbiter, growth. There is no growth in the stock. All right, let's take a look at a few other things out here. Ford Motor, another big stock that reported earnings today. Again, I think this company is somewhat capped around the 1375, 1380 level. I just don't see it getting much higher than that. If it does rally, $14 is another big roadblock for the stock. But either way you slice it or dice it, there's just not a lot of upside here on the charts for Ford, at least today. We'll have to watch for pattern going forward to see if things change. But right now, I just don't think there's much. We have a lot of earnings reports today. A lot of them will be put up in the chat room. One of them we'll be looking at is Amgen. We have some levels for Amgen. Another one we'll look at is Panera Bread, Cree, Broadcom, VMware, Juniper, iRobot. Oh, just a ton of earnings today in the chat room. Those numbers will be posted up around 9 o'clock. Let's take a look at the European markets today. They're all trading higher across the board. German DAX up about 0.5%. The French CAC 40, I have no idea how that's trading higher. That's up 0.6%. Milan market, the Italian market, is down about 0.75%, and Spain is up 0.4%. The FTSE 100 is up 0.1%. They can print their own money. Remember, the Bank of England can print their own money. But right now, the market only cares about money printing, and I think that's what we should watch going forward. Today, or I should say last night, the Asian markets were all soaring and roaring. The Nikkei 225 index making new highs, up 2.32%. They just keep devaluing the yen, keep printing more money, printing more yen. And again, that's all the market cares about. One day when the bubble pops, there will be a day of reckoning. But right now, the Nikkei 225 is soaring and roaring on the back of money devaluation. Let's take a look at the Hang Seng Index. That was up 1.75%. The Shanghai Index was up 1.53%, rebounding from the prior night where it was down 2.5%. The Indian Bombay Sensex Index, that was flat last night, and the Singapore market was up, I believe, 1.2%. Singapore is really the financial capital of Asia, along with Hong Kong. So again, that's what we had in Asia last night. All the Asian ADRs should be somewhat on the stronger side today if the U.S. markets are higher, especially Japan. All the Japanese stocks can trade higher at the moment. Looking at gold and silver this morning, gold is getting a good bid, up about $20 to $1,430 an ounce. Take a look at the GLD. The GLD soaring and roaring here today. Yesterday it was down sharply, but today it is trading up at $138.57 at the moment. Yesterday it closed at $136.88. You're going to find this ironic, but there's a news article out today saying that the U.S. Mint has sold out of all their gold coins that they printed so far. Ironically, I called my gold and silver dealer up, and they said, Nick, in order for you to buy gold, it would probably take about 3 weeks before they get any delivery possibly to me, and it would take over a month to get any silver delivery. I find that kind of ironic, since everybody's talking about gold being in a bear market. So there's a disconnect between paper gold and actual physical gold going forward, and it tells you right now that I don't know anybody that really buys gold outside of a small circle of friends. But the truth of the matter is somebody's buying it, and I'll be one of those buyers if they drive that price even lower. So again, everybody should have a little bit of physical gold in their portfolio. Anytime in history all the central bank money printing has taken place, it has never ended pretty. So just to protect yourself, that's a good little idea. Again, right here, GLD holding up pretty well today. Let's take a look at the light sweet crude. Light sweet crude is trading up about 17-18 cents at the moment, to around $89.40. Take a look at the USO, which is a good proxy for light sweet crude. USO is an ETF. You'll see that trading around $31.93. It closed at $31.86 yesterday. So decent little move for the USO going forward. Nothing great, nothing terrible, but markets look to be, at least the commodity sectors look to be inflating just a touch here. And again, we'll have to watch the dollar closely. The dollar is flat on the day. Ultimately, the dollar should do pretty well. I don't see any steep declines in the dollar. It could get little sell-offs, but nothing major. And that's simply because you have money coming in from Asia, money coming in from Europe. Everybody's pouring money into the dollar. It's not that the dollar is some great currency or anything like that. It's just that money is coming in from other bad currencies. So people are diverging out of their currency into the US dollar, and that's why the dollar is holding up so well lately. So we'll see how that plays out. But in any case, I suspect the dollar could hold up for a while longer. Let's take a look here at another stock that's in the news today, Amgen. Amgen is one that I'll have a gap level for. We have a few other gap levels out there. Some other stocks out there today with Broadcom. We just have a host of earnings really across the board. Cree, which is a very, very popular name, LED lighting, have a level for that as well. So all those levels will be posted up in the chat room right around 9 o'clock, maybe 9:05. There's just a lot of gaps today. I have to go do some more work on them. But we'll have some gap levels in there for everybody today. So if you're interested, come on over to the chat room. That'll be posted right around 9 a.m. With that said, everybody, I want to wish you all a great trading day, and we'll see you on the charts tomorrow. Take care, everybody.